today we're going to be doing an inner thigh workout. I'm going to show you some really great moves to tighten and tone your inner thighs because that is one of the biggest questions that I get. So the first thing you have to look at is, do you need to lose fat or do you just need to build some muscle? So, you might need to lose overall body fat because you can't really spot reduce a trouble spot. Like, you have to overall reduce your body fat. But if you are just kind of jiggly there, that might not necessarily mean you need to lose weight. It just means you need to tighten up, tone up, and the way you do that is by building muscle. So what we need to do is just get these muscles firm and work them with some resistance training. And I'm going to give you some of the best thigh workouts that I have. So you're going to love them, and if you implement these into your workout routine, it will really make a big difference for you. And I will talk at the end about how to implement these into your weekly routine. Okay, so the first exercise that I'm going to show you, you're going to go ahead, get up, kick a leg out, and you're just going to do circles. You're going to do 8 to 10 circles one way, then you're going to stop, and you're going to go 8 to 10 circles the other way. So your key here is that you want to keep your hips up nice and high, so you're actually getting some arms, you're getting some glutes, and some core. This is a full body exercise, but the focus here, kick that leg out, keep it straight. So no bent knees, and don't flail around, okay? This has to be slow and controlled. So kick it out, suck your stomach in, keep it tight, big circles. And what you want to do here is you want to flex your foot, so don't point your toe, flex your foot, lead with your heel. Okay, so make sure you're kicking your heel out and you are leading with that. Your leg is straight, it's slow and controlled. Then you're going to go around the other way. And you want to try not to move your body too much. You want to try to keep your body very still and just move your legs. Now, if you want to make this a little bit harder, you can add ankle weights. But trust me, it's pretty hard just as it is. All right, so the next exercise I'm going to show you is a lateral lunge with a plate. So these are paper plates. You're going to put this under your foot, and you only need one actually. So we're going to go to the side, bring it in. So the plate is giving you resistance, and that slide, that's where you're going to really need to use your inner thigh to bring it back in. Down. You're going to exhale on the way up. Really concentrate on squeezing your legs together, keeping the weight in the heel of this foot. This leg is straight. Try not to bend that knee, or you want that leg to be straight. You should feel a good stretch and squeeze in. All right, so this one's kind of fun. You're going to lay on your back, and you're going to put your legs in the air. Okay, so flex your feet. Keep your legs nice and straight. Open and close. And here, you can use ankle weights if you want it to be harder. After you do maybe 10, 12, 15 of these, you're going to hold it open and just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Little pulses. Now, maybe you were able to tell there, I couldn't keep my knees, or my knees were a little bent. I couldn't keep them totally straight. I have tight hamstrings. I need to stretch some more. but try to keep your legs as straight as you can. Flex your feet and just go out as far as you can. Again, I'm a little tight, so I couldn't go out real far with my legs, but just go out as far as you can and really squeeze when you come back in. All right, your next exercise, you're gonna lean back. Again, your legs are gonna be straight. You're gonna flex your feet. You're gonna kick your feet out so that your heels are touching. And you're just gonna lean back on your hands. Now, if you wanna make this harder, you can keep your hands off the floor. That'll work your abs some more, but otherwise, hands down, lean back, squeeze, and drop. So you're squeezing your legs together. You wanna bring them all the way together, clicking your heels together, click, 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 as you come up and back down. Just click those heels together, keep your feet flexed, and if you want to make this harder, you can use ankle weights, but this is a pretty good burner. You probably don't need to use ankle weights for that. Now, another one that is very similar to this, you lean back, you get your heels together, you bring them in, and then you squeeze those thighs together when you come out. Okay, I call it the frog. So heels together, feet are flexed, thighs squeeze together, open, squeeze, squeeze. All right, your next one is gonna be some leg raises. You're gonna lay down. This leg is bent behind. You're gonna flex this foot and tilt your toes towards the floor so that your heel is up. You wanna lead with your heel. Suck your stomach in. Don't let your butt fall behind you. Bring your hips forward. Leading with that heel. It's really easy to forget, and people can start just, you know, their toes are pointed and they're just flailing around. So this is very controlled movement. Flex that foot, heel up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you want to make this harder. You can put ankle weights on. Keep this leg as straight as you can. Go up as high as you can. And then after you do 10, 12 of these, you're going to come up and hold in little pulse. And drop. Now, staying on the same side, same form, point that toe down, heel up, and you're going to do circles. You're going to do 8 to 10 circles one way, switch. 8 to 10 circles the other way. All right, we're going to do some crossover flutter kicks. This one is also good for your abs, but we're really going to focus on the inner thigh here. You're going to lay down. Again, flex your feet. It's very important. Flex your feet. Crossover. So you're going to crisscross. So here you want to keep your legs as straight as possible. I know some of us are tight and our knees will be a little bent. That's okay. Just as straight as you can. And flexing your feet and just crossing over. Now, if you want to make this a little harder for your abs, you're going to go lower to the ground. Or you can be up here. So, just crisscross your legs back and forth, and you can use ankle weights if you want to make these a little bit harder. All right, your last one is going to be soccer kicks. So, you're going to straighten this leg, flex that foot again, point the toe out so that your heel is pointing this way. You're going to be leading with your heel with the movement. So flex that foot, point your toe that way, and squeeze, squeeze. You want to make these harder? You put ankle weights on. Exhale as you kick. Now this is going to challenge your core and your balance. So you might want to hold on to something at first while you do this so that you can really focus on just using those inner thighs. Once you get confident enough and you want to work your abs with it, add some weights, squeeze, and then after you do 10 to 12 of these, you're going to hold, pulse, 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 pulse. Keep your stomach tight, squeeze, squeeze. All right, so that is my thigh workout for you, my inner thigh workout for you. So how to implement this into your routine. You can do each one of these moves for 1 minute each. All right, and when you do it just 1 minute each, you can either go through just one circuit or you can do 2 rounds or 3 rounds, whatever you're feeling like. You only really need to do 3 rounds of this, but 1 minute each. And then you would want to implement this 2 to 3 times a week. If you're really trying to tone up, I would implement it 3 times a week. You want to give your muscles time to, recover and rest, so you don't want to do this every single day, but you do want to really focus on it probably 3 times a week. And up your weights. Like if you're not using any weights to start with, as you start to get stronger, add some ankle weights, because building the muscle there is what's going to tighten and tone and give you that lean look. And remember, you don't need to have a thigh gap, okay? Because I don't have a thigh gap. I have very strong muscular legs, and they touch when I stand together. So, with my legs together, I don't have a thigh gap unless I stand like this. So just remember that you don't need to have like this gap there. It's really not natural. It all depends on the way you're standing and everything. So don't focus on that. Just focus on, getting strong, getting fit, getting tight and toned, and building muscle there. So I hope this video helped you. If you know anyone who's looking to tighten and tone, who isn't, right? Share this out, tag a friend, and challenge someone. Do this 3 times a week for 4 weeks and see what happens. So tag a friend, share this out, and if you want more fun, at-home, quick workouts to do, and you need some ideas, go to my YouTube channel, follow me here on Facebook. You can also go to my website. There's all kinds of places you can find me. Instagram, I am always posting new workout ideas and things you can do at home, at the gym, with weights, no weights, beginner, advanced. I try to cover all areas so that you can always be progressing, and I want to help you along the way.